What's cracking, guys? It took me a minute to get in the water. There's a bunch of weeds out here right now, so I had to wait for some people to pack up before I could get in. But we're in right now. I'll walk you down there. I don't know. It's like ever since they killed off this lake 2 years ago, when it gets midsummer, man, it's damn near unfishable. But I'm probably maybe about 60 feet past this little smudge line right here. So ain't nobody else pulled anything out this morning, but I had to rethink my plans since we weren't gonna float the river today, but now we're out here. We are out here. So let's get focused in. Ah man, I should have shared this real quick. Let me go ahead and share the stream real quick. Just give me just a second, Charles. Let's go with guest. Invite, yep. And Skeletor, bam. Bam. There's the link there. All right, and we're back. I had to go ahead and drop that link in the chat. What? I got 4 right now. I'm supposed to go live at 9, and then I ended up stopping and getting chicken and then bullshitting with you guys down there. I mean, this doesn't look like very. I mean, it's smoky from the fire, and then there's just so much weeds right now. I just don't. Yeah, I work night shift, so I have to be at work at 10 o'clock tonight. So I have to be up by like 8. So.
Yeah, I work from 12 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yeah. So I didn't feel like bringing the boat out because I was supposed to be sitting on the river being lazy right now. What up, Charles? What up, Shannon? Oh, man. You smoke weed? I'll smoke a joint with you. Or you can take a drag off it if you want. I got plenty of it, man. There we go. Oh, I was talking about here we go with it.
Oh, party foul right there.
All right. What up, Stewie? Man, it's hot as fuck, man. I'm supposed to be on the Coeur d'Alene River right now floating, man. 24 is hungover. He couldn't make it today. You can't blame him. Yeah, this lake right here isn't really swimmable. There's a lake on the other side called Medical Lake that's on the other side of this one that's like its twin sister, and that one's cleaner. This one's more of the get down dirty irrigation runs off from the farm right here. There's a bunch of shit that the insane asylum dumped in the water a couple years ago. But on the other side, they put in a water fountain. Like, they keep that shit pumping. It's more of a trophy lake. They got set rules. So it's kind of difficult to get out there. Oh, man. Hey, man, you want a beer? I got Miller.
Oh, nice.
It's the only thing I drink, man. You get this one, you get another one when you're done with that one.
Oh, you.
Oh, no. You gotta drink two to at least get a buzz. Yeah, so, you got a decent cell phone connection, don't you?
Yeah.
StreamYard, no, so it's StreamYards.com. And then you just log in, and then you can do the free version, or you can pay where you can do like intros and all that. You just link it to a YouTube channel, and then you do Honda fishing or whatever. So it's like, and then you can go live. Like, I'll give you my number, and then we have like I have like 3 different YouTube channels. So I have my own personal fishing channel, and then I have a club that I'm in with all my friends, and we do eating challenges. We go to concerts. We do like locales, like, trolling people online and shit. And then, but the fishing community, man, grab you, like, I have like a $10 tripod in there that extends up like this high, and you just put it down on your phone and live stream. And there's guys at work that'll just sit there and watch you for like 3 hours because they wish they were fishing.
Yeah. But I guarantee they're not gonna be wishing to fish right now because all this is shit.
Well, I mean, shit, man. I bounce like the other day. I was out here for like about 2 weeks ago when he was hollering at me and I caught my limit. I was out here for maybe 4 hours, and I had about 50 people watching me randomly.
Hey, I was here yesterday for about 8 hours and I still caught nothing. But I caught a fucking snake though.
Is it a little one?
Yeah, it's just a little garter snake here.
Oh yeah. I was thinking on the hook. I was like, no.
Oh, no, I just caught it by hand.
Yeah, the little one. I caught one in the middle of a live stream one time. But goddamn, that smell that it left on my hands was on there for a hot minute.
Nah, I caught it while I was on the shore and everything. So I was like, all right, caught it.
Man. The worst time to fish too.
Yes.
No, it's just so hot. It's like I would be out here at like 3:30 in the morning if I was gonna fish.
I was here around like 4:30 or 4:45.
Set up. I keep a little oval cast iron skillet in the back with the propane tank. Sometimes me and my homeboy come down here, we'll bust up like 5 or 6 eggs, a little bacon, make like 2 burritos and shit. We'll start day drinking, get all fucked up, and then Usually, all the old men are out here and shit, and with their wives at home and them being old and stuff, they can't eat like greasy food. So it's like they'll all pitch in $5 and go get a big ass fucking bag of chicken and come back here and just eat chicken. Man, all these ducks already had their babies that quick.
Oh yeah.
No,
This one has about 8 or 9 of them falling.
we were out here fucking 2 months ago when they were just raping the shit out of it. Like they almost killed this one female duck out there because they just were gonna drown her. She was so exhausted she couldn't hold herself up. They just kept one after another. I don't even know who the daddy is. You know, it's like the one they say is nature. You know?
Nope.
That shit like burnt up.
Huh?
It feels like burnt up. There's no way if he pumped from the lake, he'd take a lot of water. Yeah, that's not too bad. Water level over there in Liberty Lake is pretty scary. The dock's touching the ground.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it's already giving us August weather, like the end of August, and barely where we're at.
What's the biggest you caught
Ever or out of this lake?
out of this lake?
Caught 18 inches out of this lake. And then I mean I can tell you what happened and what everybody saw, but I had at least a 20, 24 incher, and I was reeling it in, and fucking my homeboy went to net it and it just popped off at the last second and swam off. They were giving me shit about it all day. But opening day, it was so embarrassing. For the first 3 days I came out here, putting in at least 5 to 8 hours a day for the first 3 days, didn't catch shit. We came with the pop-up tent, ice chest full of beer, leaned back. We had the fucking fans on, dude. We were just like, living luxury up there, live streaming. Didn't catch shit. Everybody else around us limit out, everything 20 above, because they just nuked this lake and then they wanted to reintroduce it. And they're gonna get your ass. They got meeks in here, or muskrats, and those things will snatch those out of the water real quick. My buddy down south, he fishes with like a little baby ducky lure.
Yeah, there's this otter that comes in. Try to make sure it goes a different way.
Offer up on your phone, punching fish and stuff. They got people selling $60 fishing poles for $10 all day long.
Oh yeah.
Garage sale, because like they'll go in there, like people, especially after coronavirus, like last year when we were locked down, everybody's like, we're gonna learn how to fish. Oh dude, I've been buying crazy shit for cheap. Oh, I haven't caught anything yet, sir, but if you're from Russia, we usually catch trout out of this lake. They have rainbow trout, and then they got some brown trout in here too, German brown. But they had nuked this lake 2 years ago. There used to be bass in here, and trout and perch and all that, bluegill, but it had a bunch of Russian fellas that are in this area that kept fishing with goldfish. And you know how goldfish are, once you they pop out the hook and they breed, they just turned into millions, and they dominated this whole entire lake, and they were just killing the ecosystem on it. So they had to nuke the lake, killing all the fish. They dredged it out, and then they put whatever they put in it, and then they stocked it with fish. And this is the second year. So this is supposed to be the good year, because they shut it down for the end of the year before last, and then going into the coronavirus, because This lake used to be open all year round, and now it's only seasonal. There we go. Biggest problem I have is I don't really want to do a recast because I'm cast over those weeds. I'd have to come back through them. And I know if I haven't got a hit on that bait, I know I don't got nothing. Whew. There ain't no catch and release today. If I catch a fish and reeling him in from that far and him putting up a fight and then him having to come through this lukewarm water right here through all those weeds, by the time he gets to me, he ain't even gonna want to live no more. He's gonna be so exhausted. I wouldn't mind. God, it is not good weather right now, sir. Because the smoke's out, so that means the bugs are not out, so they're not feeding, so they're hungry. Yeah, the big fish that he said that jumped was a bird, but I didn't want to argue with him. And he was like, nah, it's a damn fish. So I was like, usually, right where she is, right off to that far side of the dock, pass straight out, that's the fucking spot. I leave, because he'll get lonely as fuck. Like, he'll pack up the shit next to me, because we'll be over there chilling and stuff. You ain't lived until you get a bunch of 5-year-old men high, all giggling. God, look at how many ducks. That would she would have survived over there. Like, all the off. I got a rainbow dough on one, and then I got a rainbow nugget on the other. But that nugget was hard as fuck. I only had 2 left, and I didn't close the lid very well. Yeah. Give it about another 10 minutes, and then I'll rebait them. I'm just dreading it. I think this one will be okay reeling in, getting them back over the weeds. But this one right here, I got 2 weights on there, so they might get caught. Oh. Oh man. All right, there we go. Well, right now I'm on the most western part of Spokane, and it's out where you start getting into desert and irrigate and all farmland. So it's hot as fuck. And then the town right next to this called Cheney, they've burnt like 180 acres out there. Like there's a big ass fire. So I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but it's pretty smoky out here. Plus, I think it's like 96 degrees right now, 95. At the peak, I think it's like 85 right now. But it's hot. Hot, stuffy. It doesn't feel like awesome weather. Shout out. I don't know if you guys are in the Inland Northwest boys or if you guys are in the Skeletor chat, but shout out to both of you guys for being in there. That's what's up. Here, we'll take a look back at the lake. I had it at the poles, but since I'm talking to you guys might as well look at the lake. Show you guys what I'm looking at. It's muggy. It's hot. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, but we out here. With the water receding back, I'm thinking it's probably like 8 feet deep out there right now. I mean, you got to get really far. I mean, you got to get maybe about 85 yards across this lake before it gets 20 feet deep. And then it'll stay like a cold 30 to 40, and then it'll get to 50 out there in the center. Dude, we used to have a shitload of Russian kids back in the day in Everett. And then the Ukrainians came in, and Ukrainians don't like Russians, and they would fight all the time. Pretty fucking funny. The beef and stuff. Come on. Lucifer, it's a hot one, man. This some bullshit. Some bullshit. Because I know Snake River could walk out of work right now, drive an hour and a half, and then within 30 minutes catch a fucking sturgeon. Bastard. Yeah, I didn't share this anywhere. I just hit live because I was already late an hour. I had to come out here and fucking get situated and everything. And no fish. Hmm. Hey, bro, you plan on spending all day out here again? Oh, okay. I was gonna tell you because I mean I'll probably be here for like another 30, 40 minutes or so, but go on. They're leaving. I'd say go off that dock. Yeah. So if the dock is a full length long, I would go 75% of the way down and then cast off right there. And that's the spot. That's my favorite spot. Me, I'm already parked. I'm sitting here in the shade. It's hot. I don't think today's going to be a very good day, so that's not why I'm not moving. But that's the spot every morning because it's cool because even if it's raining, you can sit in your car and look down at your pole. You know, you can take a nap. You know, no, once you claim that corner over there, nobody goes over there because it's you against the weeds. And then,
Clear over there.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I haven't fished on that.
Yeah, there's all these old men like it because they're handicapped and they can have their car right here and nobody fucks with you. I'm just not that. I'm the type of dude that if I park right here, the game warden will pull down 10 minutes later.
Straight, he didn't do it.
Well, I mean, he's cool out here. I mean, because they've been having issues with everybody fishing off this boat launch and people can't launch their boat. Well, they're like, oh, well, there's one over there, but they don't realize that that one's too shallow. It drags the bottom of your trailer and you can't get your boat in.
I had to pull some guy that was using a rear-wheel drive Ford truck, so I had to pull him out a little bit because he was sliding.
Yeah. Yeah. It's either this is not bad when it's real foamy and shit, when it's all foamy and it looks like a hot, like, you know, like cat vomit and shit.
Best way to describe it, though, right?
Yeah, dog vomit. Either way, just that shit that just stays there for hours. I appreciate it, man. I think I dropped a link in the chat if you want to jump on, but man, I feel like I'm in my grandma's bingo hall right now, and it's all smoked out from cigarette smoke. I know this ain't shit compared to last year, but last year you couldn't even see the sun up on South Hill.
It was all dark red.
What side of Spokane you live on?
North side.
North side. You play horseshoes? We'll take down your number. We if you work night shift and then on your days off, we go up to Comstock Park or we go to Underhill Park or we'll go out there to Logan Park or Frank Park and we play horseshoes a lot. It's
Back into it, man. It's been years since I've played it.
yeah, man. I just I'll get like a couple guys from my work because I just moved back here last year. I lived here 10 years ago for a year and a half. I met my wife and then I moved over there. I regret it, but actually I don't.
I was 20. I think it was 2017. I moved back. 2017 or 2018. I moved back here to Spokane from LA because I wanted to take care of my mom and everything because she got jumped by a couple guys and everything. So, and then her health got worse. So I just came over here, helped her out the best I could and everything. Still am.
I got two friends that are one's in Boise and one just moved up here and lives over in Liberty Lake, but they're both from San Diego or the suburbs. What is it? Vista and Oceanside and all that right there. So dead in the middle of LA and San Diego, just that suburb. Cottonmouth King country.
There's a patch of a lot of snakes up in California.
Yeah, I mean, I just got a newsletter from or email, the little email newsletter from my apartment complex, as I have a church with an acre and a half of land in between my townhouses and the church, and they just let it grow up high, and people walk their dogs through the little trails, and there's been 10 sightings of rattlesnakes over there. So they're like saying, don't bring your dogs over there. Nobody's been bit yet, thank God, but I got a Chihuahua, man. That thing would get fucked up. Cause there's nothing you can do once it clamps down. You can punch a snake in the head. You can stab it. It's not gonna let go.
Oh yeah. There's one time I actually had to stab a snake in the whole dome.
Mm-hmm.
And then grab a stick, pull it open. Never again.
Dude, I just watched some stupid ass shit because like tomorrow we'll be going live on our podcast in the Outcast Owls, and we'll do like commentary over like some crazy news article shit. And like I was watching news down in Houston, and I wasn't even gonna add this onto our show. I didn't, but this family, their Doberman, died of cancer, and they had a 4-year-old daughter and everything. Cute little girl. So they go and they rescue another Doberman. You don't rescue a fucking full-grown security dog. They had that dog last some 45 minutes, and the little girl went to feed it, and it slipped, and it went to grab it, and the dog thought it was going to take it from her and grabbed her by her Adam's apple. And the mom tried beating it, but the dog wouldn't let go. And then she ends up calling 911 while the dog's still latched on. And I'm just like, when the fuck is the husband? It's like as soon as you see it latch onto your kid, I would have like grabbed like a knife off the counter. I would have like took the dog out, get it.
Best thing you want to do for a dog that has a box jaw is basically fucking drown it.
Yeah.
Pretty much pour water or put something over its nose. Make sure it latches that way. There's one time when I was like 11 or 12 years old. Me and my brother were walking down this alley. Same alley that I saved this fence and everything from burning. And 3 pit bulls walked out of this fence, and they were just looking at me and my brother. I told my brother to run. He starts running. One starts trying to chase after him. I tackled that one against the garage wall. Backed up. The other one tackled me through a fence. Had knocked that one out by a freaking rock, like a big ass boulder rock. And I have a scar on my cheek from it. And then got up and looked for the other one. The other one just walked away. Anything. So I was like, what the heck? And then the guy wanted to put down his dogs for what they were doing. I'm like, you can do whatever you want to, but make sure your fence is built. If you have aggressive dogs, don't.
I wouldn't even do a fence. If you have aggressive dogs, they need to be on a chain.
But it was the same wooden fence that I helped put out this fire because there was a fire on this fence.
Yeah.
I started, putting dirt all over it and everything. And then luckily this garbage truck came by too and just started spraying it with this fire hydrant and stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple of dogs. Where I grew up down in Texas, out there in East Texas, you get your dog fucking shot. Coming onto somebody else's property, they'd shoot it and then bring it over to you so you can bury it. And then it was just an understanding. I warned you once, I warned you twice. I've seen my neighbor shot our other neighbor's cat because the cat kept coming over into his yard. I'm talking across 2 acres of land, coming underneath this carport, climbing underneath the cover on his Harley Davidson and spraying on the Harley Davidson, pissing on his Harley Davidson. And then he would come out there and the cat would run. And the cat did it for like 6 months. And you got, a $10,000 motorcycle that smells like piss. Yeah. So he shot the motherfucker and brought it over to him. It was cold blooded, but I had to shoot the neighbor's dog one time. I only killed one dog, and it was got in the chicken coop. Fucked up all the chickens. Took out all 15 of them.
I had to warn some dude not to aim his gun at my dog because she was full-blooded wolf, but she was the most friendliest dog you ever meet in your whole entire life. The guy was like, "Why do you have a wolf in your house?" And I was like, "Because I can. I have a license for it and everything."
Do you need a license for wolves?
Here in Spokane, if you don't have the acres to have a wolf, then you need a license.
Is that I know? Like they banned pit bulls and American bulldogs. No. They banned pit bulls, and then everybody calls them American bulldogs now to try to get away with it. And in King County and Snohomish County, but in Pierce County, and then in Skagit and I think Adams, if you have a pit bull, it has to be on a full harness going around its head. But here in Spokane, I see people, 25-pound chain in their front yard, 30 feet long, pit bull just out in their yard, staked in the ground.
Yeah.
Like some
here in Spokane, if you don't have the acres for it, you need a license. But if you have the acres for it, you don't need a license. But yeah, I had some guy point his gun at my dog, and I'm like, "Shoot my dog, I'm gonna get my sword and I'm gonna cut you." I was
Yeah, we covered that in our podcast a couple weeks ago. People shooting people's dogs, like especially if a cop even sees a dog, even charging him at all, they'll take it out.
oh yeah.
But like, I disagree with this one because this guy had pit bulls next door, right? And this guy's went to go start his car, and he saw the dog running around. Well, you see him go inside. He grabs something out of the closet. He claims he was grabbing his wallet, but I think he was grabbing his pistol. Then he goes out there and he stands out in his yard. And the dog, they just got this puppy, and it was a bigger, like maybe 6 month old pit bull, and it's running around. Well, it kind of snarled and kind of came halfway across the guy's yard. Well, he just boom dumped the magazine on it, and then the dog's twitching, and he says it was coming at me, and it's like, dude, it's just a fucking puppy, but I could see how the dog was just, being playful. It was a wrong situation, but it was pretty tough to watch.
I've seen a video where this dog was wagging its tail and everything, and with a pit bull too, wagging his tail, putting his head down and everything, and trying to go slowly. And this cop dumps his shot the dog like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
I was so pissed. I was like, the dog was wagging its tail, and it wasn't coming at you fast.
This isn't nobody that I knew. I heard this story when I was fishing back at my home lake and everything, but one of the guys used to be a postal guy, and one of his guys got beat up by somebody for pepper spraying their dog. The homeowner claimed that the mailman had done it twice just to be a fucking asshole, because it was one of those things where you have to pull up, open up their gate, walk through their yard, and then put the mail up in their mailbox, and then walk down, open up their gate, and walk out. And dude beat the fuck out of him for pepper spraying his dog. And then you don't realize that they work for the feds, so you're beating up an employee of the government. Especially you get drunk and you rear end like a fucking mail truck. I like that 2-door right there, man. My buddy, when I worked at Albertsons back when I was young, my buddy had a 2-door Honda. He had 215s in the back, had the neons. It was nice. He had it lime green. Yeah.
She's brand new looking. I'm a body kit off Fast and Furious stuff. Fast and Furious car.
You can, especially with Hondas. I mean, you can get a full, like, you can sand that car out yourself, do a little Bondo, and then you can rattle can it, or you can primer it, or you can pay like $600 to get it painted. But body kits on those, they're cheap as fuck. I mean, yeah. It's no problem. Yep.
Got this B20 Z2 that I'm gonna be building up and then trading it for a different B series for VTEC. I'm just gonna build it up to a 600 horsepower Honda, and that's pretty much about it. I don't want to go any higher than that.
I respect the Hondas that are sleepers and they don't punch the cats out and put a muff on there with the air intake and then. I'm
trying to so it not sound like like a lawnmower and anything. That's what I hate about some people. They want to make their cars louder. I'm like, no.
Well, yeah. Well, they don't do any performance to the motor, and it sounds louder and more intimidating. But I'm outrunning them in my fucking V6 Ford Escape, just fucking dunking on some of these Accords and shit, like getting fucked up.
I raced the trucks. I raced against the Hondas too. This will surprise them as it is. Just a little 4-banger.
Is that rear wheel?
It's front wheel.
Front wheel. Yeah.
Mainly all Honda Civics and Accords are front wheel drives, unless you get the S2K. Mm-hmm. It's a rear wheel drive Honda. It's the only car that's rear wheel drive, unless you make a Honda, basically convert it into a rear wheel.
Yeah.
But then there's all wheel drive CRVs and everything like that. But that's basically about it.
I would show you we're talking about cars this morning. My homeboy posted this nice ass Cadillac. It looked like it was on some Daytons with the low ride suspension. It was beautiful. But she but I mean, I was thinking I wouldn't mind an El Camino.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm a Ford guy through and through, but the Ford Rancheros are just not that sexy looking.
Trying to save up to get another auto.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I can admit. I mean, I did own one full size pickup truck one time in my life. It was for 6 months, and I only drove it maybe 4 or 5 times. It was a F100 with a straight 6 with the farmer rack in the back, the wood, and it needed a new paint job, but everything was there, all the grill, all the pieces. So it looked like a rat rod, but it fucking ran straight, like it ran solid. You know, fucking 3 gear, fucking high low, and it was. I used to roll around in that thing in Everett, and then I ended up selling it because I already had 2 other cars. But besides that truck that I had for like 6 months, I never owned a full size truck. Only Ford Rangers, Escapes, um, Ford Mercury Cougar, 1988, Ford Escort. The only thing I haven't owned in my life besides a Ford was a Volkswagen Cabriolet, strawberry red with vanilla seats. Yeah, that thing was savage, dude. That's like back when Shallow Hal came out. Oh, shit, here. I'll let you check your poll, and I'm gonna call my wife real quick. You guys in the chat, you're gonna have to hold on for a second. I'll be back in less than a minute. But actually, while I'm doing that, I will give you guys something to look at. Here we go. Go ahead and play a little music so I don't just leave the screen purple while I'm gone.
Big M's Productions, bitch.
Shout out to Owlcast Owls.
Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every day. Run up a check and get paid. You better stay in your lane. Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every day. Run up a check and get paid. And you better stay in your lane. I ain't saying that I got a whole lot, but you know I gotta get it cause the grind don't stop. Don't sleep too much cause my mind don't stop. PTSD when the nines go pop like. Please do not play with my money cause it can get bloody. This shit isn't funny, your nose will be running, mouth will be leaking, choking on blood every time that you speaking. And it's getting harder to breathe. These bitches bringing out the artist in me. Probably cause I wear my heart on my sleeve. Fuck these hoes, bro, rinse and repeat. And I ain't tryna flex on a rapper. Spit a couple bars, put a hex on a rapper. Haters lined up, who's next on a rapper? You probably took me out of context, I'm a rapper. I'm the sickest motherfucker in my city though. Niggas talking shit on YouTube. I'm like, really, bro? You should get a life or something. Treat a girl right, get a wife or something. Yo, but you ain't even half a man. I'll let her get a little taste in your ass is canned. Probably pay the rent, put gas in the tank. I'm an asshole, but the cash flow don't stop. So, ay, maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every day. Run up a check and get paid. You better stay in your lane. Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every day. Run up a check and get paid. And you better stay in your lane. I'm just expressing myself. Play devil's advocate, I'll show you hell. All of my demons are feeding for dreams. Eat you alive and you die in your sleep. Freddy Krueger ain't got nothing on me. Rip you to pieces and flee in the scene. Stupid little bitch, you ain't built like me. Not to mention the team, they watching you be. Outcast owls would be up in the trees, laughing at the chickens while they're pecking at the seeds. Throw our heads back and be busting at the seams like ha ha ha. Fuck you mean. Talk all you want, you ain't stopping shit. Taking screenshots like a cop and shit. Obviously you a bitch and like arguments. Keep my name in your mouth, it's a compliment. I got love for the haters, but I hate them more. And I wanna beat them down to the bathroom bathroom floor. Take him out back, you sleep, you snore. Shit would be a shame if I even to score. Now you done reached in my pockets and shit. You need to just hop off my cock or dick. We should throw hands and squash the shit. Middle with a mosh pit, pop a bitch like Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every day. Run up a check and get paid. You better stay in your lane. Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every day. Run up a check and get paid. And you better stay in your lane. Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every day. Run up a check and get paid. You better stay in your lane. Maybe I'm stuck in my ways. Do the same shit every
Off, Lucifer.
What up, man?
Oh man, you didn't have to jump on. I was just going live for the sake of going live. Oh man. It's a rough one out here, man.
Fuck, we're out here just making a little OT. We're almost done. I gotta fucking cut some shit up real quick, like. Fuck, cutting some I-beams.
Man, it sucks dick with Spokane right now, because if I want to fish the good part of the river, I have to go up to the north side, right?
Yeah.
So I'd have to go out to like Long Lake up on the north side, and that's where like the prime fishing is, because like we have trout and everything that are down here, and we also have special red band trout that are only native to Spokane. But there are, like, we used to have a giant salmon run that used to come through Spokane, but after us building all these dams and poaching and pollution, there ain't no more salmon runs anymore, you know what I'm saying? So like everything's like shit over here when it comes to fishing in the river. You know, now it's just, you know, rafting, you know, tourist attraction. There is a bunch of pike in there that you can catch, you know, from time to time. You know, and small catchable rainbow trout, but a lot of them have mercury in them from the mine shafts and shit from fucking Idaho.
Why you gotta blame Idaho?
Well, Coeur d'Alene, dude. Coeur d'Alene is a resort built on fucking pollution. But it sure is beautiful. It's beautiful as fuck, but that water is so bad. Is it smoky down there in Boise yet?
No, no. You know, now that you say that, it kind of was this morning. It looked like there was
You have a red
little
sun? Yeah, we got a somewhat of a red sun right now, but it's a small fire. We have a fire over in Cheney. I'm over here in West Medical Lake, where the insane asylum is for Eastern Washington. B Clown said, "Take off your shirt." Yeah, there you go, B Clown. Screenshot that. Well, shit, man, I don't know what to do. Hey, bro, there's another snake in the water over here. "15 feet out. He's looking at coming to shore, right there where the lilies are. Straight out from you. See, he's oh, there he is. He's gonna have to come to shore eventually. I think he's out there fly catching right now.
Oh, the same one I caught yesterday.
Yeah, all we see is muskrats and snakes in the water, man. Dude, over there in the corner when I came out here 2 weeks ago, there was nothing but ducks out here, you know, committing or, you know, sex crimes, and then the turtles are over there on the tree branches, and they're just lined up in an orgy. Like the turtles were getting it on, man. So many people making love while I was fishing. Grab yourself another beer, man. You sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
Snake, get over here.
Yeah, fucking Willie that was just down here. He would go in there. He goes in his fucking blue jeans like all the fucking time for no fucking reason. It's like, Willie, what are you doing? I like being in the water. I'm from the South. And I was like, Willie, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, I have so many live streams I've done where like I walk up to go get a beer and Willie's just pissing right in front of my camera and I'm just like, God damn, dude. Where'd the snake go?
Same spot.
Man, good luck out there, Mike.
Are you going fishing in South Dakota, Mike? I want to see Mike fish. I always see him, Mike always showing love in the chat, and I always appreciate that and everything. But like, goddamn, motherfucker, let me be in your chat, you know? Oh man, now the dragonflies are over here getting it on. Man, I think it's just a common thing to make love next to water. Yeah, I think Dr. Shocker said that he was had a trip to go fly fishing in Wyoming.
You fuck Wyoming.
Jacksonville, Wyoming is kind of dope.
Yeah, I've been there once.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I can't talk shit on it. That's like I can say fuck Utah, but there's some parts of fucking Salt Lake City that are pretty fucking cool. The only place I've ever been able to say fuck Idaho was Post Falls because that was with an ex-fling that went bad, but I've never had a complaint about Idaho. I think Idaho is top notch, number one.
Shit dominates in Idaho.
Yeah, you can't beat Idaho. The only thing there's a couple of things that you can't do in Idaho that you can do over here in Washington that I prefer, so that's why I live 4 miles from the border. I can cross over there. Man, beautiful shit. Now, do I miss Everett? Do I miss, being on the Puget Sound and seeing killer whales and seals and all the salmon runs and the northern pikes and, fucking being able to go out there and kill it on all the local trout lakes that I knew. And, that was my shit out there. I grew up out there, but as far as raising a family and, being okay, this is the spot. This is the spot. Would you rather raise all those little girls and boys you have up in your house there in Boise, or would you rather take them down to fucking suburbs of San Diego?
Boise.
Yeah.
Fuck, this saw is so ghetto.
Stick your face really close to it. Oh, shit. I take that back, man. You see this right now? Are those mayflies? That was the bird. But are those mayflies right there? Like, I have on sunglasses. You can't see them without sunglasses, but there is millions of little bitty black, like, gnats going across. And usually, like, you would see, like, sunfish and everything, but there's no sunfish in here because, it's trout only since they nuked it.
I'm not totally sure.
They found a guy up on the hill, halfway up that hill with a rifle. He was hunting for deer and he had a bottle of whiskey. And he passed out drunk and he died on that hill from hypothermia.
I could be to bring
Bro.
Spider-Man rod out.
Bro, I don't even think I could cast over these weeds, man. You know, open up your old ass fucking eyes and look at this shit.
Bro, I was
Like,
getting at least a 60-yard cast on that fucking thing.
Yeah, not out here. And then I'd have to replace the line on it, dude. Listen, my daughter is one of the most sweetest little angels you'll ever meet in the world, but she has a really big thing, is she understands ownership. And she understands when you give her something, that's a gift, so that makes her the owner. And she is a really strong advocate with don't touch my shit.
Oh,
Like, she
hey,
doesn't-
I heard it. I heard about it yesterday when I got home. The toddler was watching the live stream. When I got home, she said, "Why are you using my fishing pole? You're cheating."
Mhm. I mean,
she hasn't used it yet.
Well, I mean, my daughter, she just won't. She's just too anxious. She doesn't want to keep it in the boat. So I would just tie a bobber on there, and I just let her sling that fucking bobber way the fuck out there, and then let it sit for 5 seconds, and she'd reel it in. And I'm like, okay, well, she's fishing off the front of the kayak. I'm gonna fish off the side, or I'm gonna troll. You know, I can control what she's doing. And then I got the hookless bobbers that are amazing because the hook and the worm remains up inside the bobber, and then once you cast it, it extends out, and then when you reel it in, it goes back inside the bobber. So you never have to worry about your child getting hooked. And then it's awesome because I fish with them personally if I'm doing bluegill and it's an extremely weeded area, or it's this natted like angel hair, angel pasta fucking grass that's everywhere that came up. And you can cast, and then as soon as you reel back in, it'll just skip right across. You have no issue. Now, does your wife fish?
She's getting there. She caught her first fish when we went camping in that little video I made. She was catching some little smallmouth bass and some big old bluegill. She's getting there.
I'm going to rebait real quick. I'm just irritated because I know I'm going to have to reel through this like patch of weed and shit. So let's see how this works out. Yeah, my 6-foot poles would not have made it through that. I'm glad I brought out the big boys today. Well, you're always rocking those 10-footers, right? It's gonna be the weird one because it's the one I got the 8-foot leader on. Oh, it's dragging. Oh, there it is. Woo! What? Look at that, babe. It's longer than the sturgeon you've been catching, man. All right. Get back out there. Oh. Oh. Woo, it's hot. I wish I was on the river. There's something that won't come off. All right. Woo, it's hot. All right. Get this bad boy out there. I'm gonna be a little bit dumb and I'm gonna go right on the edge of those weeds. Say, fuck it. Oh, where'd it go? Fuck, right where I wanted to cast too. Lucifer, you hear that lightning bolt? Ooh, that was a snap. You hear that snap?
Oh.
Oh, my line caught around the end of my bail. My bail closed early and snapped my line out.
Ooh, amateur shit.
Yeah, amateur shit right there, and you missed it over there playing with your little Tonka toys, man.
Fuck. So I have me like 2 or 3 times yesterday casting that Spider-Man pullout.
That was nasty. Ooh. Giving me something to do, though. For real. Get to restring this baby back up. That water's looking tough. Dude, this is terrible weather to be fit. I feel like I'm fishing in fucking Pakistan right now. Woo, man. I gotta put you guys over here in the shade. Shit. You been getting those high temperatures on your phone lately?
Do what?
You been getting those high temperatures on your phone when you be live streaming?
Killing my battery, that's for sure.
Not so much my battery, but just like my phone be like brutally hot. But hold on, I gotta put a line on my pole real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Off into the water. Man, Mike is going to South Dakota. Doesn't he live in like Michigan or something?
Who?
Mike?
Ohio.
Hey, bro. Shit, man, I got like a butt petting, chill in the shade for a minute.
my lining. That's why I'm hiding underneath my trunk.
No, you're all good. Man. No, I just got one out right now.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh fuck.
Oh no, yeah, my bell fucking slammed shut on me.
That.
It's that older bamboo pole, man. It's just motherfucker, but that pole I got on it's probably about 7 years old. And it's a shit 7 it's been fished well.
test out far for fun.
I'm telling you, for like trout poles or catfishing poles, you don't have to go that expensive route, man. You can get them for $20-$30 a piece. 'Cause I mean, look, I bought that fucking 8'6" Akuma right there for like $110, and I've caught more fish with that garage cell pole than that one. Yeah. Oh man, we out here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had put my shit as a Tiger King, so when he left, he became the Tiger King. I know, hot temperature. Well, shit, Lucifer, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to hang in here.
Getting hot, getting hot.
Yeah, I mean, can you see how smoky it is out here?
I mean, well, I don't know. You probably see something a little bit different than I do. It's like, well, yeah, in the distance.
Yeah, it's super smoky out here. And my phone is just, the entire time I've been live for the last 30 minutes, it's just been saying temperature too high, overheating, shutting off, and then it doesn't shut off. So it's like fighting it. So, you know what's worse is I don't mind getting a new phone. What's terrible is having to spend 45 minutes to an hour at the wireless store trying to get a new phone. Oh man, some 16-year-old, 18-year-old kid, dude. Oh, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking off at the fucking foothills right now, and it's pretty hazy.
Well, like I said, we got a fire right here in Cheney that's right next to us. But I'm gonna grab another beer real quick. Oh, hey, I do beer though. Eat them, and I'm not a big fan of sugar, so I can only take them like once in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna try to double dip since 24 got all fucking drunk yesterday and got all fucked up. I'm going to see if I want to get fucked up, man. There's a lot of time you just got trashed, Lucifer. The last time I got trashed is every time we do a hot challenge.
I mean, it's been a minute since I've actually had something to drink, but I mean, last time I got trashed, I went to Minnesota myself. Ran up the fucking bar tab.
Yeah. But I think Monday morning, I think me and 24 are gonna go float the river. Then I'm gonna go to work Monday night. Then I have to work Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'm gonna go float the river with my wife and daughter.
What happened today? Like, you guys are supposed to do that.
Well, I hit up 24 at 4 o'clock yesterday, and I was like, "We're gonna go float the river tomorrow, right?" And he's like, "Hell yeah!" And I was like, "All right, man, you're not gonna mind if it's a little bit cold in the first half?" And he's like, "Nope." And he's like, "All right, man." He's like, "I just pulled up to the bar. I'm gonna go have some drinks with some coworkers." I'm like, "All right." Well, let's just say he woke up this morning and underwear is on backward. So he wasn't feeling it. So I was like, I'm not gonna waste my Saturday. So I came down here, and the lake is in this horrible condition. Ah.
Oh, yeah, fucking home, take a nap, go play some baseball tonight. 105 degrees.
Yeah, I think it's only like maybe 87 right now. I'm guessing off what I was looking at yesterday.
I don't know if you can see the fucking background. Fucking all the haze out there.
Oh yeah. Oh, Custom left you a comment, sir. Well, I'm not popular like the Snake River catfish slayer over here.
Snake River.
He's banging Razakel and shit. He got clout. You and Custom, you Twizzlers stick together.
You know, I was listening to fucking all those really Lou all day.
Oh man. All right.
Been in this bitch since 4 o'clock. Have you ordered that tarantula yet?
Hmm. I was gonna talk to 24 about it when I met up with him, but I have to wait till Monday. Or I'll talk to him tomorrow after we go live. I'm pissed off. Those things are expensive as fuck.
How much are they? Like 10 bucks? 15 bucks?
$25, $27.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, well, yeah, they advertise them at $9.99 and then they hit you with the tax and shipping.
Oh, but you can go buy a live one cheaper than that.
I've been looking all over line, and the one that's the safest and for us to do is they hit you with it. Yeah.
I'll sitting down by that pallet over there. Got your name on it. Leave it alone. We working next Saturday? Yeah, probably. All right. See ya.
I like how birds are just carnivores. and we're officially done.
There we go.
Ooh. There you go.
Oh,
2 pound challenge is done.
what'd you eat?
I just ate 2 pounds of chicken fucking popcorn. Mm. Went up to the deli in this small little town that's like the only fucking grocery store here, and got me a spicy chicken popcorn. Popcorn chicken.
Oh,
Ooh.
buckle up. It's the law.
Oh. Man, I shaved my face and I don't like it.
Yeah, you look a little younger.
Yeah.
I look at the back of my fucking Ford Escape, man. It's like the fucking rolling tackle box. It's got shit all over the place.
Bro, you have no idea. We'll walk into mine real quick because I got to clean up anyways. Ugh. The only dent on my whole car is right here from when I hit a bicyclist. Flew over the fucking hood of my car. It was awesome. Like, see? Here's mine right here. Life jackets, paddles, horseshoe shit, stoves. I was about to have the fishing backpack, chairs, and all that loaded up.
Oh yeah.
I did have 2 big ass fucking tractor tubes in there and had everything loaded up, ready to go. But yeah, I put a 10-foot John boat on top of this thing. I put a 16-foot John boat on top of this. 3 kayaks. 14-foot Sears boat. This thing's savage. Yeah. You know what I love about the Ford Escape? That AC kicks on immediately. Never fails.
Yeah, my pump sound pretty good. I never have to put it on max AC either.
Oh, I always keep mine on max because when I put that AC on, I like to be in a blizzard. Oh man, can't do it. Not in this weather. I was gonna leave my garlic bait on the hook when I put my pole in the car, but I was like, nope. I'll wake up tonight to go to work, and that. Oh man, whoo, it'll be hot, man. I'm using that little case. I mean, pretty much it's just an extra thing that I got to carry around, but it is pretty cool. Yeah. That Berkeley. And you open it up and there's your baits.
Yeah, you got a lot of power bait, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you got. That's what you're fishing for out here. If you want to go for trout, if you want to go for bass, I mean, we got it all day long. It's just I've been having babysitting problems with my daughter lately until she starts school. And then I can drop her off at school in the morning and then go fishing, then come home, go to sleep so I can go to work. I am constantly on the weekends I come home, take a 2-hour nap, get up, watch her, and then take a 3-hour nap and then go to work when my wife gets off work. So it's been a juggle. And then 24 works the opposite schedule than me, so it's hard to do live streams and juggle everything else. But we make it happen. You know what it is. This small moments like this where you can sneak out to the lake.
Yup. Well, I had a small window of opportunity yesterday, so I took it. My fishing coming at me.
It's like trying to have sex when you have a toddler. You have very small opportunities, and you got to get in there.
Oh, that happened yesterday, man. Fuck, sure as shit. Lock the doors. Like, look, she's gonna go to the bathroom, and she's gonna want somebody to wipe her ass. As soon as we started getting in the mood, fuck. Yeah, it happened, man. See.
Let me pick up my stuff real quick. All right, man, I'm bouncing out. No, my wife wants me to come home and barbecue. Oh, yeah. Man. What? Oh, you'll catch those all day. Lucifer, are you there, sir?
Oh, I'm still here, man. I'm still here.
All right. Well, we're about to put you guys back in the phone case. Plug you into the charger. All right. And where the fuck are these so-called car keys? Oh, there they are. Ooh, these motherfuckers are hot. Yeah, I got it in the car. I just haven't found the opportunity to want to use it yet.
I know.
I got it in my ashtray, man.
I got one my stepdaughter gave me. You know, fucking. It says, "Thank you for being the dad you didn't have to be." A little fucking fishing lure. It's like I want to use it and break it in, but I'm scared to fucking get a snag on it and never get it back.
Well, hey, there's a pretty cool dude out here, and he was asking me how to start a fishing YouTube channel, so I'm gonna go give him my phone number real quick, and I'll be right back.
All right. Make sure he subscribes to my shit. Two people in the chat just lurking. What's up? What's up? What's up, DJ Zombie? Come on, everybody, chat, you know it. With the chicken show. Who's going sturgeon hunt? I'm going sturgeon hunt.
All right, we're back. Man, it's hot.
Yeah, it's 94 currently, is what the dash says. It's only 12:30.
Man. Shit, hey, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna end the stream and then I'll just call you on your cell phone.
All right, I'm probably gonna lose a signal here in a minute, fucking internet-wise, driving on the freeway.
No, I mean either way, I'll just hit you up later, man. Because I can't hear anything we're saying right now.
All right. Yeah, give me a call, whatever. Call me.
All right. Text me, peace.
Peace.